Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man with the talk am as e be, and Victor say land grabbing for Edo State must stop. Make I leave you now with Apostle Alfred Uyinosa and Victor. Make you for hear the message wey dem bring come today. Enjoy the video.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where when I take the connect with us live this lovely evening. We want to thank God Almighty for the privilege when He don't give us to see this beautiful day. Now, no say, not be because of saying that we find pass, not be because of saying that we speak English pass, not be because of saying that we get money pass. Now He make us see today, but because of God's grace for our life, now He make us see today. This is now why every day once we come live on air, they ensure say we they give God all the praise. I welcome Una officially into today's edition of Talk As It Be.
My people, now good evening. We thank God for His mercy and grace. As we dey talk am before, community where good people for keep quiet, armed robber go become general overseer. We go continue to the talk am as it be. Though we get tie, we no hear. Then the white man says, say it the way it is. What is not good is bad. For all of una, whether they spend time, they follow us. Now so God go send favor follow una.
Amen.
Now so God go send better thing, they follow una.
Amen.
Just as una they support us, una they share this broadcast, una they invite una friends, even when we not tell una. Now so God go they invite favor, come give una.
Amen.
And now so God go they invite better thing, come give una.
Amen.
My name still remain Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Yesterday we talked about the land grabber, how they don't turn Edo State, Benin City, into another danger zone. We will continue from there this evening.
All right, so this evening, we dim and fit to ensure say we wear cap and put for the cloth when we sew yesterday. Yesterday, we saw better wedding gown. We saw better suits. Where we expect say people when one dance need to wear
Better
that wedding gown and the wedding suit.
And we don't tell them the color of the ashwebi.
Now today, yesterday, the time when we take sew the suit and when we take sew the gown, it take us time. Now we say okay fine. You know good, me person want marry, me no wear tie and he wear suit. You know go good, me person want marry as woman, make you wear wedding gown, me no do makeup. Why? Because
all they do makeup.
they must do something.
They must do something.
They must,
Okay.
no go. I was not going to try for woman say me she no makeup on a wedding day.
No verse now.
I don't deal.
No verse.
It's okay. So now we look say okay fine. We don't buy the makeup where the wife go wear, and the tie when we no fit sew yesterday, we don't buy the material. Now we say mo we sew the tie today. Why would they put interest for this matter? Now because of say Talk As It Be, now program when they stand with the people. And we there aware, say our people from time immemorial for years, they don't dey cry. We know, say our people don't they complain. And we don't dey look, say okay fine. Not be when you say you born pikin, you can't like your pikin too much. You can't say okay fast, you born pikin, make your pikin go marry. No, they reach time for your pikin to marry. Now the time don't reach for us to chook mouth, put for this matter when concern land grabbing for Benin City, especially Benin City. It don't too much for the people when we expect to be institution. The people when we expect say no, these people of all the institutions when suppose they this country, these people they suppose help the people more in terms of ensuring the growth of individuals, number one, two, families, and three, our communities at large. But you can't dey surprising. Say the people, when we dey think, say, okay, fine, now they supposed stand for us. Now then can they cost us pain in return. This is why we say, this evening, we must wrap up the dance when we start yesterday. And as such, anybody, when they want thing, for this matter, you must dance the dance fully. This is why we say, this evening, this land grabbing matter, for Edo State, we won't talk and finish. As such, if you know, say, you get any property matter, when you know say you concern, so they collect your property, they collect your land, they collect your building, whatever. Now is the right time to cry out. Why? Because Obaseki na man when they listen. I want to talk. Obaseki na man when they listen, and we dare sure. See Obaseki ready to collect all the complaints when the Edo people get. So make it not be like say after they'll come treat few persons matter, some people can come and say and so they take collect my land. Where you there when everybody they talk about the matter? This is why we say this evening, this land grabbing matter, it must stop. Anybody when you know, say you get matter about land, they collect your property before now. Now is the time for you to come out to cry out, say, hey, see what they do me, oh. Arrange your paper. Why? Because of say, we ready to ensure, say, we file everything for government to pull out.
My brother, my God will bless you.
Amen.
We not go to stress this matter this evening. We not to stress them. We want to let you know, say, there's going to be a mass protest on Monday. No going back. And we also know, say, they don't arrange with one man. We say get stroke to come claim, say, I ain't get their land where he fence. By the time the music that they play, they go dance put. And I will still maintain our ground. This issue of land grabbing must stop. Now must. It go must stop. And we know say our governor no go fold hand. Oba Atop Bay is and I also appreciate our royal father. He no go fold hand. He's a father that listens to the voice of the people. He's a father that listens to the voice of the people. And we know that our father no will fold the hand to allow these people do no sense for the state. Me, I know. Oba Atop Bay, he said, "Mo give our Oba 3 boza, epa domosa." Yes, all the bad eggs will begin to fish them out. Using this Ohe tissue example. The duty of Ohe was to monitor, to be in charge of shrine. Me, I never see where Ohe they sell land. They're supposed to be in charge of shrine. And with our investigation, Ohe get big hotel. Where for work? These are questions supposed to where for work before. If I tell you work, how much be salary? Then as Ohe, is Ohe receiving salary? How much be salary? Where if it build that kind of big massive hotel? Okay, now land when it is sell. No wahala. You not get anybody want come out to come talk saying I ain't fence the land. They are used to it. And me I know say our governor, he no go fall our hand. The governor is the people's governor. Now the people vote him in, and he will continue to fight for the interest of the people. Why? Because if we not checkmate this one now, Another one go get up. Oh. Now the truth be this. Oh. Another one go get up. He go say, since they not see anything, do this one, he go get up. So, he go good. Make we use this one to show example. There is no family in Edo today. Before you count 50 family, at least 45 don't get experience from the issue of land grabbing. 45. The remaining 5, you know, so those one they will get strong head. Now God will save them. And the people they suffer and pass, now poor people. 2, our people within diaspora. Enough our people for diaspora don't buy land, it will keep. Hoping that if it don't mature, it will come develop. Before it go come, they go collect the land. They will say, you know, they Benin. So when the person will come, they drag, they shout, they'll say, we'll go give you another one. Where the ones you go give them, no be their own too, they don't stay sell land.
Can you imagine?
So before you know who come from abroad now, you go begin to spend money, it go spend, case, it go wrong. One woman called me there first today. How she take buy 11 plots for one community, my brother. That 11 plots, they call arrange, agree, it was 8.5 million naira. From that 8.5 million, she already paid 7.5. It can't remain 7.6, it can't remain about 900,000. Only for the son to go check the land, the man, when he sell land, he don't remove, he don't sell 1.5 plots from the land. Now I say, why? I want to bring your balance 900,000. When the woman bring the balance 900,000, guess what? The man, when he sell the land, say, he don't sell land. There is nothing anybody can do. Now she advised. I said, well, go fence the remaining land. Collect your money. The one that live for you, go and fence it. Was it supposed to be like that? No. This is injustice. This one now oppression. And most of our people in diaspora, they are worst hit in this matter. They are worst hit. So that's the reason why we don't go forehand to allow this thing to just go like that. No, now. We don't go agree. So this matter, we go follow and bomber to bomber. And I thank God somebody called today, say, when be the protest? Not telling the time. He said, brother, so they Benin go call them in they part of the protest. I say, good. Now I say, good. Now I say, good. Now it be so, we go fight them. And the funny thing, eventually, 80% of our community for Edo have this issue. 80% of our community in Edo have this land grabbing issue. In fact, 100% of our people for diaspora, at least 90 don't cry for land issue. That's the truth. They don't cry for land grabbing. Imagine person we don't save a lifetime to say now, this is what I want to do in my state. They cannot. Now what did they pay me to say our people know they think? Most of our people now Lagos they go to buy land.
Yeah, of course.
Lagos. They prefer to go and buy land in a normal land, build, they have peace. So we now pass Benin to Asaba. To Asaba here. Why some? As they don't carry plane, they come straight to Ghana. Yet, we they cry, say no development. Yet, we they say governments do everything. The government cannot do everything. The masses have great role to play. Imagine when they call for investors. How can investors come to your community? They will have to go through hell.
They will frustrate the process for the investor to come in, to come get that environment. In short, now then go even teach the investor, the company. Now then go teach and bad say, Oga, see, ordinarily, any company when they go any community, the company know their corporate social responsibility, their CSR. The company know say, as I dey go this community, so see what I go do. But because of the selfishness and the greedy nature of most of these people, they don't ensure say, so if the company come with their company staffs or lawyer, for example, to negotiate the process of the land, you come here say, okay, don't bring what you get, I beg. Forget which road you want to do. We tell us say we dey complain. We tell us say we dey complain. Okay, it's as bad as that, say, even all this Fulani, when we show this Fulani, yes, man. All those, most of those traditional roads, they will collect one cow, and maybe 200,000 naira, and it's finished.
Finish.
And they sell out their people. All night, the company, when they come, the company knows, say, okay, fine. Every 3 months, see what we're going to do for this community. We're going to sponsor 20 students on scholarship, 50 students on scholarship. The company know. But because the traditional rulers, most of them, don't already stoop low. They don't drag them. So when the company is supposed to give, for example, let's say 5 million naira in a year, for example, they end up giving 500,000 naira.
And the people will never benefit from it all.
At all. And so this thing continue, and this is now why we say this evening, this land grabbing matter.
Bros, don't vessel.
Stop.
Like where Coca-Cola day for Enya, the community did benefit. I don't remember so.
Okay.
Enya here where Coca-Cola benefit, where Coca-Cola day, does the people benefit from the activities of Coca-Cola? That's a serious matter. But few individuals, they are the one collecting the money.
Of course now. They know themselves. And the pain here be say, the pain here be say, the level of ignorance among the people is high. So if you come out to educate them, you will become their enemy. If you come out to say, no, this thing is about you, say you own too much. I too know, I need to do you so.
I say, well, what?
Who send you? I too know. And meanwhile, now them you dey speak for. Meanwhile, now their interest, now you want protect. Their interest, now you want protect. But you hear say, who send you? ITK, I too know, you own too much. This now why this is just stay continue. Why? Because of the level of ignorance within the people so high. This now why all these companies they enjoy to, for example, take bank for example. Bank, they withdraw any amount they want to withdraw for anybody account. If you wake up in the morning, you just see the bank don't withdraw 2 naira from your account. You go bank now. May you go ask question. People will look and say, we'll send you. Whereas they don't they complain in their own room. Oh. They complain in their own room. And this is how all of us will come say, okay, go take be. Now they will come out 2 naira from everybody's account. Then you know how many billions, how much that 2 naira go run into. How many billions that 2 naira go run? This now still waiting with the practice for our different communities. Where we say we get complaints when coming to our communities. Those companies understand their corporate social responsibility. They know what they're supposed to do. But because of the greedy nature of most of these traditional rulers, because of their greedy nature, the companies just looks okay, fine. Since they don't stoop low, before our own plan, we get budget of 5 million to spend this year. But as the case may be, they don't already bring themselves down to 500,000. I bet give them 800,000. And the company pocket their 4.2 million naira back, and the company go to look there like this again, say, okay, what do they see? Who they lose? You and your people they lose. Why? Because you don't really prove to them say you don't get value. This is why we say this evening, as many as those when we say this land grabbing matter, the day victim, no sit down look, oh, you don't hear say Monday at the protest. It's a peaceful protest. To move around, solidarize, and then tell the people back, say una get comrades when they stand for now. Why? Because the matter of this land grabbing is done too much. People don't die put. Innocent people don't collect for sight. The way they will beat everybody they meet for sight. And these are people when don't finish primary 6 certificate. These people when say they don't know anything. But if they meet you for sight, why? Because they are being empowered by one traditional rulers who come there for under one tree. Give them what they want drink, give them the drug when they want take, and they demobilize them on site to enter community to look for who want to develop their community for them, to beat them. We don't see instance when we say people already mix their cement finish. They came there, beat everybody, collect their materials, and so the cement when they mix, when they heap, and so it takes spoil for there. Should this continue? No, because of the interest of some selected few. Interest of some selected few. This is why we talk this evening. Left for me, I know anybody go palace. Left for me. The government, we know that the government is more open than the palace. Yes, go to palace, go knock for the gate. Most who go answer you. Now the chiefs won't answer you. The chiefs that we know that connives. Why? Because the Oba, to get to your Oba, you know what you go do to meet Oba. So most of all these when they happen, they reach the table of the king. All these things, all those chiefs sit down on top. And ensure the people when they carry master come, they solve. And this is now why all these things they continue. And why you cause some people come out, they say, what is our Oba doing? Our Oba is not acting. Why? Because the Oba is not hearing. And this is why we say the Edo State government, ably led by Governor Obaseki, is a man that listens. And as we speak, we know, say they watch us. And is ready to act in the interest of the people. Why? Because now all of us shout Ogba. Now all of us shout Ogbani. We witness the scene, how all of us they run over from community to community. And is aware the love when the Edo people show him. He cannot say, if you act on the interest of the Edo people. This is why we say, anybody when get issue with land grabbing, property, whatever, they ready. If you don't say you dare Bini on Monday, join the peaceful march. It's a peaceful march. To solidarize with people when we say we don't already lose them, because we know say people don't already die for the matter. You can imagine people when we say they don't already threaten. You know how many old people who don't get stroke? For land when we say you don't already acquire. And then before you know, they collect the land. They start to think. From thinking, BP rise, waiting follow, stroke. And these small boys, call themselves Okagele, they go one hotel to the other, they misbehave for there. They squander money when they're supposed to use, they develop. You sell lands in your community, and your community do not have access to good road, and you are saying that now our community, are you not ashamed of yourself? And you sell land in that community. See, community is not motorable. The same owner, it go use time for election. Politicians go come, they go use una, pay una penny, and waiting are supposed to request to develop the community. You people not request it because you want to collect money, and then it continues over and over again. This is why we say this evening, we are aware that some traditional rulers are good people. We know. But as far as one day went bad, that one we go treat them so that go corrupt the others when good. This is why we talk this evening that this land grabbing matter must stop.
My people, we don't want to shout. I believe we don't make our point clear. If you know you have been victim of this, join the protest on Monday by 9 a.m. for the museum ground. And that's what we'll talk and reach. If you want this nonsense to stop, join the protest on Monday 9th of August 2021, 9 a.m. Meet us for museum, because no retreat, no surrender. God bless you.
Now, do we want to take join us this evening on today's edition of Soccer Must Be? Tomorrow now, another day, and we'll still come together to discuss about the way forward for our dear state and our dear nation at large. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa and Victor. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to the ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Edo State. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching the ARG YouTube.